Mr. Liam Hillier. Very many happy returns to you, my friend. The big quarter of a century old today. Congratulations to you. And also, ladies and gents, it's gotta be said, a humongous congratulations to your not only moderator, co-presenter, Mr. Connor Hillier. He has just accepted his promotion on this channel and is now not only moderator, not only camera person, not only co-presenter, he's also now been officially recognised as one of our managers here on this channel. So massive congratulations to the Hillier brothers this weekend. One for becoming a manager of the channel and the other one for hitting the big 25 today. It is of course Friday. I know, it surprised me as well. It's Friday 14th, 15th, 16th. Friday the 16th of May 2025. We are live across the UK, ladies and gents. So, it's a massive weekend for the Hillier brothers. One hits 25, the other one hits manager of this channel, ladies and gents. But of course, you still must be making sure you are subscribed to the Urbex Chronicles 25 as well. Get that popping. So, it is our Liam Payne and Conspiracy Theory special this weekend, as we hit episode 14 of 15 on this channel. And I really want to know your thoughts as well as to how One Direction star Liam Payne actually did die, because his death is still a massive mystery for a lot of people here. Have a nose blinker. Okay. Not sure what that means. But his death is still very much a mystery. So, that being said, I don't reckon he fell from the 3rd floor. We proved that in Turkey in November last year. Like, nobody would be, I don't know, at a point in their life where they're just going to launch himself off a balcony. I still reckon that Mr. Liam Payne of One Direction was murdered. Oh, shit, didn't have done that. Was murdered. I don't know by who, but with the amount of mystery, the amount of silence, and everything else that surrounds his death, like, it just doesn't make any sense. But what's your guys' opinion? Because at the end of the day, opinions, as I've always said to a lot of people, an opinion can never be wrong. And if it's your opinion on something, I'd love to hear it. We can discuss it. We can pick it apart and crack on from there. Carissa, what an amazing name. Hello. Have a vape, but with your nose. Absolutely no way. No. That'll hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. So, yeah. Liam Payne, let's try and stay on topic. Like, what are your thoughts about how that guy died? Because I find it very interesting that a certain pop star who will remain nameless for libel reasons suddenly disappeared from the UK and came back. No, sorry, disappeared from the USA for an unprecedented amount of time and then just reappeared back in the USA after his death. We're not going to say who that person was, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you would have read the articles, etc. And when your copy and your manager is here later, I'm pretty sure we'll do it. If you have a nose here, I'll subscribe. I don't know how to do that. Mr. Funny, hello, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're good. Oh! Kiddo! Oh, that doesn't feel normal. Oh, my God. Jesus. Wow. Oh. Whiteout, thank you. That was horrendous. As if I was actually going to go and do it on the other nostril. That's mad. No one knows why you done that. No, do you know what? I literally did it for a subscriber. No other reason. How old are you? You look 28. Oh, thank you, my man. I'm actually a little bit older than that, but thank you. I'll take it. Oh, that was so sore. Why did I do your nostril? What the fuck? Oh, the things you'll do for subscribers on this channel is unbelievable. Jesus. Oh, God, that takes me back to a naughty time in my life, but there we go. Buy another vape and do both nostrils. No, behave yourself. Are you married? No, I'm not. Where are you from? I'm from India. I am from the UK, my friend. If you blow smoke, dude, listen, I've done one of your crazy challenges. I'm not doing another one. Trying to stay on topic here as to a very dark subject surrounding the death of Liam Payne and any other conspiracy theories you may have. The biggest conspiracy I've got right now, yeah, man's trying to get a visa. I don't think that's quite the case. At least you're still handsome. I appreciate you. Thank you very much indeed. Same. I'm from the UK, Manchester. What about you? We're from the Midlands. So yeah. What do you do for a living, buddy? I do this channel. Hence why we are trying to push hard to get a monetized account and try and hit 450 subs before we do your 24 hours in Weatherspoons challenge, which is coming up on the 29th of June. Now, it may sound weird, 24 hours in Spoons. You might be thinking, how can you spend 24 hours in a pub that closes at around midnight? That's not quite how this is going to work. Instead, we are going to be visiting 10 Weatherspoons pubs across the country. Full-time conspiracy theorists. No, we just have different topics for different days of the week. Yeah, we are going to be visiting 10 pubs across the UK, up and down the country, starting in Manchester at the Moon Underwater on Deansgate, going to the Trafford Centre, across to Liverpool, down to the Midlands, over to like the London area, and finishing off with the biggest spoons in Kent on the 29th. That's the plan. All depends on traffic and travel arrangements. What car do you drive? It's supposed to be English, but it's actually made in Germany. Not you, mate. Okay. But yeah. So anyway, I'm not a full-time conspiracy theorist, but generally these topics of conversation do actually hit pretty good with you guys. So, like I said at the beginning of this channel, it's been a massive, massive, massive weekend for two members of the crew here on LindenTV. One hits 25 today, the wonderful Mr. Liam Hillier. There you go. That was his post on his Snapchat earlier on today. There you go. And his brother, i.e. your co-presenter, became manager of this channel. How old are you? I'm 32. I'm not 32. You're 32. I'm 35. Yeah, I think. So, it's been a big weekend. But obviously, we like to discuss conspiracy theories right here on this channel. For those of you wondering, my previous job was working for a British Airways. And it's quite interesting because the last time we covered this subject, I was asked, how does the wing hold so much fuel? Which was quite a cause for concern, that people genuinely believe that the fuel that goes into an aircraft was stored in the wings of an airplane. I can tell you that's absolutely not. Liverpool or Man United, neither. We're more of a London crew on this channel. So we digress. One Direction star Liam Payne died, obviously, from falling from a third floor balcony a couple of months ago, right, and left behind his partner and his child. But truthfully, do you think he was pushed, or do you think he jumped? Because personally speaking, I'm not following that. I'm not following that consensus at all. Is it cold there? It's too hot here. Right now, it's pretty chilly. I'm not gonna lie. It's been cold all day, to be fair. 12 degrees, but it feels like 10. There you go. So it's pretty chilly. Shut up. I know you got no fuel. Bloody car. You think he jumped? See, I'm not following that. For those of you who are watching, when I was in Turkey in November last year, we were on the 3rd floor, right? And I think my room was like 3125 or something stupid. Being on the 3rd floor, on that balcony, looking over the edge, it wouldn't matter how many narcotics I was on or whatever illegal substances I was on, nothing in a million years could convince me to jump off that balcony. Nothing at all. Like, we had some pretty dark thoughts being out there as well for the reasons we actually end up going out there in the first place. And it was like a literal, like, last minute holiday, if you like. Literally went out there within like 6 hours. That's like, it was that quickly. Like 6 hours to the airport, board the plane, 4 hours out there, 10 hours later, you're in a new country, and just stayed out there for 9 days. Supposed to be out there for a lot longer, but I came back. It's 45 degrees here right now. Wow. Do you know what? I'm jealous of you. I wish it was 45 degrees here right now, because at least then we could walk around without a jumper on, because it's been so cold. But it's going to be 19 or 20 tomorrow, so hopefully it will start getting warmer. What flavour are your vapes? So this one is a cherry ice and a peach mango. So it's like a split one. You can like change the flavour. Pretty much run out. And that one is a lemon and lime. So basically tastes like lemon sherbet. Actually pretty nice. But it doesn't taste nice through your nose, as I found out earlier on. That fucking up. But yes, so your Kopi should be on the show later on this afternoon or this evening, hopefully, if all goes to plan, if he wakes up. How long have you been on YouTube? So I had the channel for 80. Hang on. I actually joined YouTube in 2017, and then started posting content about 22 months ago. I hate summers. I wish we could switch. Dude, so do I. Come to the UK. You can take our weather. I'll go to India and have yours. Have yours. Yeah, so for 22 months, we have posted content pretty regularly. We did have quite a substantial break in between that time, though, due to cameraman or crew issues. So we lost a cameraman, had to get another one. So there have been breaks in between. But more recently, we only started doing more frequent lives, courtesy of your co-presenter. And yeah, it was like, if you do more lives, you'll get more subs. Funny enough, it's actually worked, because I think we're currently on 401 of you, which is pretty awesome. Are you divorced? Absolutely not, no. I used to work in the States. I came back to India in 2016. Very nice too. Imran, hello again. But yeah, Iran, sorry, not Imran. I do apologise. But yeah, so but no, I'm definitely not divorced. Never been married. So it's all good. So yes, was Liam Payne pushed? I would say so. Like, I reckon that guy was pushed and fell to his death in the most horrific way possible, which is pretty bad. So what's your content? Anything and everything. We have challenges on this channel. We've had a Mackie D's challenge where we spent £122 at McDonald's with your 2 cameo presenters, where basically we try to see how much we could do. It's like a little mukbang thing, basically. We also did you look good for 35. Nice one. Thank you very much. What are you trying to say? I'm cold. Or look young. We've also got some aviation. Got some aviation, quite a lot of aviation content as well. We've got we've done a few documentaries. We've done a couple of mockumentaries. We did one about the Loch Ness Monster, and actually found the Loch Ness Monster as well up in Scotland. But the funniest thing is, a lot of the main difference between us and a lot of other channels is we actually do film things on location. So the next documentary we'll be doing will be all about the 8 years since the Grenfell Tower tragedy in 2017 in London. We'll be doing that obviously before they knock that building down. which again is another bone of contention. Being a London boy myself, I do not think that building should be knocked to the floor. It's been standing for the last eight years. It's very much a living memorial for everyone who got caught up in that. And in all fairness, should definitely still be standing. Because also, apart from anything else, it proves to the rest of the world, including the Americans, that 9/11 was an inside job. That's all I'm saying. Oh, that's cool. You have a new subscriber, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. It's a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have new people on this channel. Thank you very much indeed. So, any conspiracy theories you guys want to talk about tonight, we'll of course unpick, we'll go through them and obviously do as much as we can to discuss them throughout the course of this evening. I am hoping your co-presenter will be joining us within probably the next hour and a half or so, which therefore means I will no longer be doing a solo shift because they get so boring doing this on my own. And sometimes the insight which he brings to this channel is incredible. For those of you who are brand new to the channel, you've never met your co-presenter before, I will show you what he looks like, just so you are ready for when he gets on the channel later. Where is the little legend? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Here he is. There is your co-presenter, ladies and gents. The lovely Connor will be on this show later on this afternoon or this evening, hopefully. And like I said, he's a legend. You'll love him, hopefully. By the way, you know it's 2 a.m. right now in India. I didn't know. I had no idea at all. Oh, actually was going to be my next question. What time is it in India? Is it 45 degrees at 2 o'clock in the morning? We're definitely in the wrong country. 100%. But we are going to be doing some travelling this year, ladies and gents. We are going to Manchester in June. We will be at the Barton Aerodrome on the 28th, flying the Boeing 747. AD, hello to you. And then on the 29th is when we'll be starting our 24 hours in Spoons challenge at the Moon Underwater on Deansgate, and then making our way down the country. Have you ever been to India? No, I haven't. But it is, we have said, once we do become monetized, we will be visiting our top 5 demographics on the analytics on this channel. And India always features pretty high up on there. So we could be coming to India once we become monetized. We need to hit 1,000 subs for that one. So we're still quite a long way away, to be fair. But watch this space. We could very well be coming to India in the near future. Hopefully, by the time we hit 3 years old, which will be July next year, hopefully we will actually be getting monetized at that point and making some serious dollar, which will be phenomenal. So yeah, hopefully sometime soon we will come and visit. I do love Indian food, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we have obviously a lot of Indian restaurants and stuff over here. And I do like a good curry. I'm not going to lie. Curry is pretty decent. It's always good. So, we digress. We are live across the UK and the world right now, ladies and gents, as proven, as we are obviously getting people from all over the world right now, which is phenomenal. Get in touch with us, though, in the comment section right now to discuss any conspiracy theories you guys may have. And also your thoughts on how the legend that was Mr. Liam Payne eventually met his untimely demise. It is currently 10 to 10 here in the UK at night, and yeah, we will be here for the next couple of hours. What are your hobbies, dude? We're jumping off completely the subject matter. My hobbies include singing, entertaining, comedy, traveling, eating. I guess that's one of my hobbies. I love eating, so you can never have enough food. It's all good fun. So yes, they are my hobbies. AD, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. No doubt he'll make an appearance at some point as well, because he'll see our location and be like, hello. Danny, hello to you. Oi, oi. How you doing, my boy? Always great to have my moderators on the channel. I love cooking. Cooking is my passion. Fair play to you, my friend. Mr. Funny, what actually is your name? So we can call you by your real name rather than Mr. Funny, which does sound like something naughty. Danny, I hope you had a great day. And as you are moderator on the channel or head moderator on this channel, would you like to give us a quick subscriber count, please, Mudgy? My name is Rohan. Hello. I'm glad you're good, man. I'm absolutely phenomenal as well. So thank you very much indeed for being part of the channel and coming back to us this evening. Ladies and gents, Streetwise New, aka Danny, is your head moderator this evening. Look at that, 402. Fucking happy days. 48 to go to hit our next target of the staggering 450 that we need, or that I want. Not that we need, that I want before we do our 24 hours in spoons challenge in June, which is going to be a lot of fun. We have spoken to pretty much every single pub we're visiting now, and they're all happy for us to film in their establishments, which is phenomenal. Really excited for that one. It's going to be an amazing video. It's going to take a lot of editing. It's going to take a lot of time to put all the footage into chronological order, etc. But we're going to get there. I hope you grow faster, man. You are a pure and humble soul. God bless you. Thank you very much indeed, my man. I appreciate you saying that. So, Robin, have you got any conspiracy theories you want to discuss this evening? Because if so, we'll happily discuss them right here live on your screen. Always good to get other people's opinions. Same goes for Danny. Same goes for AD. And the same one goes for Aram. Let's hear some of your stuff as well. Because it's always good to get other people's perceptions. 110%. Yeah. All good. Nope, not yet. Okay, fair enough. Cool. So, last time when we did this, we just discussed the conspiracy theory of 9/11. We probably won't touch on that again unless Danny wants us to. We also discussed the conspiracy of the government controlling our weather, which at the moment, weather's shit, as per usual for the UK. And what else did we discuss? Oh yeah, airplanes landing near airports rather than actually going to the airport they're supposed to go to. That became quite a strange conversation very, very quickly. Never really followed it, to be honest. Okay, man, that's fair enough. But if there's anything you want to discuss today, Danny, you know exactly I'm your man. So, yes. So, like I said, there was a celebrity who left the US of A shortly before Liam Payne perished, and then arrived back in the UK, back in the USA shortly after his death. Quite coincidental, I'm not gonna lie. Rohan, can we stay on target and on conversation and subject, please, my friend? I appreciate the fact you want to get to know us, but there we go. Danny, I didn't name that celebrity for legal reasons, but I can neither confirm or deny what you're saying. However, I am pretty sure your co-presenter will do just that when he gets on the show later on, if we're still discussing this. But my favourite food, realistically, Rowan, is I don't know, either burgers or what the fuck is that? That's for sure. Either burgers or probably curry, to be fair. But yes, that was the person who mysteriously disappeared from the US for a couple of days and then reappeared shortly after the news broke about Liam Payne dying. Obviously, he's not on the channel at the moment, but I'm pretty sure, Danny, you would welcome this as well. Pretty sure you'll want to say something to your cameo presenter and follow moderator, Mr. Liam Hillier, who turned 25 today. That was posted on both my Snapchat story and his page earlier on this afternoon, or earlier on today. So he has now turned a stonking 25. And like I said, it's a very important weekend for the Hillier brothers this weekend, as of course, Connor has just been promoted from not only being a moderator, cameraman, and co-presenter on this channel, he has now also been promoted to manager of this channel. Danny, if you text me later on, you will also be promoted to either producer or editor of this channel, my friend. And I'm pretty sure he'll be very happy to get a happy birthday from you as well. So, there we go. This is the situation we currently find ourselves in, not knowing really what did really happen to Liam. But as I said, after being on the 3rd floor myself in a hotel in pretty similar circumstances as Mr. Payne, there's no amount of illegal substances or alcohol that would ever convince me to jump off that balcony onto, ironically, a very hard floor. Only he will know, man. This is the problem. And the fact of the matter is, he's not here to tell us. But like I said, because of all the mystery that goes around his death, at also such a young age as well, he was only, what, 30-something. It's a very young age to just suddenly be like, especially the height of your fame as well, to suddenly go, that's it, enough's enough, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? What I find weird about his girlfriend, actually, mate, as you mentioned that, is the fact that she flew home the day before. So, was she aware that something was going to happen to Liam? Or did she simply just think, do you know what? Let's just get out of here. Like, something doesn't feel right, or whatever. You know, was that one of the reasons why they had an argument? You know? Like, was there an argument that ensued, or was she getting a weird vibe, or did she just simply know what was going to happen? Because if that was the case, I'm kind of glad to hear. I read an article the other day, actually, whereby she was angered by the fact she was not named in Liam's will in any way, shape, or form, and that the money will be going to Cheryl, his former partner, and obviously mother of his child, to look after said money and the estate of him for his child, for when his child's old enough to do what he wants with it. And quite frankly, I don't see that as a problem. You know, like, at the end of the day, I could get in a relationship tomorrow, and if that person thinks for a second I would change my will, well, depending on who the person was, obviously, if it was a certain person, then yeah, obviously my will would be changed, and they would be standing to inherit a hell of a lot more than what they currently will be. But as things currently stand, if I've got a relationship tomorrow and that person then, like, I don't know, left the day before, or started giving the inkling that they're only really in it for the money, I can absolutely guarantee you, like, well, they wouldn't be named in my will anyway, regardless. At the moment, obviously, I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of at least one person who's named in that will and is in pretty good standing to inherit a fair amount of money. Providing I die from natural causes. You know what I'm saying? Because the irony being as well, life insurance, this is what I don't understand. Life insurance does not pay out to anyone who dies in mysterious circumstances or through suicide. So, like mine, for example, stipulation says, like, in the event of accidental death. Well, unless you do take your own life, surely most deaths are, like, accidental. You know, like, nobody chooses to walk across a major motorway and get hit by a bus, for example. Yeah. Unless, of course, they're doing it because life's shit. You know what I'm saying? Brittany, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much indeed. Some weirdos in my park, which I live right near. They are screaming, Chav got. Okay. So if you fall down the stairs and die, you don't get it. Well, no, because then that's accidental death. Yeah, you've accidentally died. You didn't mean to fly. You didn't, unless you've deliberately thrown yourself down the stairs and there's like a note to turn around and say, I'm going to throw myself down the stairs and die. Then obviously you would do. But it's accidental stuff. So, for example, if you do a bungee jump and the bungee rope snaps, for example, or in a car accident, etc., etc. Oops, I did it again. Don't. I can't. Thankfully, I can't fall down the stairs in my house because there aren't any, which is quite nice. As things currently stand, but as we get richer, then yeah, yeah. So you could fall down the stairs and die, and your life insurance would pay out 100%. Um, or if you had in a car accident and died, it could, so long as you weren't the cause of that accident, then see, life insurance is a really crazy thing. And the weirdest thing is you can have life insurance even with like health conditions and stuff, but they normally won't cover the life or the conditions that you have if that's the cause of your death. But so I can get life insurance, yeah. What I can't get, um, I best get a room in the £1.2 million mansion. Well, you best start fucking making an appearance then, boy. But I lost train of thought now. Um, yeah, so I can get life insurance, but I can't get travel insurance. So every time I leave the country, I am doing so at my own risk. Because trying to get travel insurance, even to cover me for like a 9-day holiday, they want like 35 grand. I'm like, well, okay, yeah, I could potentially put that on my credit card, but why should I? Why should I pay 35 grand just on the off chance I might have to use it? Nah, I'd much rather just take the risk, quite frankly, like, why shouldn't you? Um, no, you get a payout on a plane accident. What are you planning? Because it suddenly seems like you're going to be like, taking out a life insurance policy and then just, yeah. If a plane crashes and you die, then of course that's again accidental death because you didn't expect that plane to crash. Um, Liam Hillier added to their story. Don't add to your story, mate. Come join the channel, you dickhead. But yes, no, a plane crash, you would. No, because I'm interested. Yeah, so anything that's accidental, anything that wasn't planned, you would get paid out for. You're going to take the wheels of someone's plane. Probably not, because it wouldn't take off in the first place. So that'd be a pointless entity, wouldn't it, really? And I'm not sure if you've seen planes try and take off, but they definitely need their wheels and tyres to get off in the first place. So unless you're going to then make your way down to the undercarriage of that aircraft and loosen those wheels during flight, which is not recommended, by the way, because it's bloody cold in that section of the aircraft because it's just literally a thin bit of metal and no insulation. It's bloody freezing. Because of course there's nothing to keep anything warm up there, and that's one of the reasons why it's kept like that as well, so tires and stuff don't expand and stuff during flight from being too hot, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, genuinely, how much is a plane wheel worth? Oh crikey, now you're asking. So on a 737, the tires are worth about £500,000 each. Same goes for like an A320, A321, something of that caliber, like, because they're quite small. On an A380, 747, or a 777, then you're looking at like 1.5 mil per tyre. And you look at how many tyres or sets of tyres and stuff they have on board those aircraft, you're talking serious money, like stupid amounts of money. I think to replace all the wheels on a A380, you're looking close to about 13.8 million for every single tyre to be replaced, and it takes like a day and a half because there are so many. So yeah, it's a long job and costs a hell of a lot of money. If you need to replace the entire undercarriage, then they'll just write the aircraft off because it's just not viably doable because it's like 148 mil. for an undercarriage of an aircraft. It's crazy money. Which is why the A380 is worth like, I think, £800 million for the actual whole thing. So yeah, a brand new A380 will set you back about £800 million, which is a lot of money. More money than I'd ever see in my lifetime, put it that way. Like, it's a stupid amount of money. So yeah, don't ever play around with the undercarriage of an aircraft, because it will get you in a lot of, well, you'll be financially bankrupt like 50 times over, because the FAA don't take very kindly to that. And the Civil Aviation Authority won't be very happy either. Like, they will come down on you hard. Mate, you'll be on a private jet in a couple of years. I probably will be, but it won't be mine. And a couple of years, try more like 10 years. Probably by the time I hit the big 50, we might actually have enough money to do that. You never know, though. I mean, this channel could just skyrocket and go up to unbelievable heights. You just never know. I believe I have 402 subscribers right now. Have we got any more? Drum roll, please. To be fair, I think that one video will be the 24 hours in spoons video. I think that'll be the one that will really tip everything over the edge and go. Bearing in mind as well, our feature-length video for the stuff we filmed at Birmingham Airport literally on Monday. So it's only been up for like 4 days. Has already hit the number 3 position of the most viewed video of the entire channel, with something like 618 views. So it's done double what the Loch Ness Monster mockumentary's done. Gone to 401. Oh, we lost one, did we? Oh well, never mind. Still, we're still pushing ever closer to that 450, which is always amazing. So yeah, the more views we get, obviously you get ever closer to that opportunity of monetization. The main thing is we're in 400s. Yeah, look at the 300s. They were up and down like a fucking yo-yo, and then out of nowhere suddenly it just went and didn't really stop. Oh mate, we're definitely going to hit 450 before we go to before we do our Wetherspoons challenge. If we don't, then something's gone seriously wrong somewhere. But I'm quietly confident that we will. I'm also hoping that not only do your co-P join us tonight, also hoping he remembers that we've got plans for tomorrow, because I believe he's supposed to be flying Concorde tomorrow. Yeah, you heard me right. So fingers crossed that will actually happen, which will be pretty awesome. So yeah, could be interesting. He's supposed to be. I don't think he remembers, because I just say to him, I was like, make sure you keep Saturday free, so I've got a surprise for you. But he hates it when I say that sort of thing, because he's always like, what the fuck's coming next? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I think it's more, I think it'd be interesting for him to do that prior to, there's a person at your front door. Well, they can fucking leave it then, can't they? Because I'm not there. Yeah, so hopefully he'll be doing, or hopefully that'll be happening tomorrow, if he's remembered what I've told him. It's a very big if with your co-presenter, because he's got a bit of a memory like a sieve. Just saying. So yes, but we'll be filming that if it actually comes into fruition. It may do, because hopefully he'll enjoy the day, but we'll have to wait and see. So, ladies and gents, it's currently 10 past 10 here in the UK. It's 12 degrees across the UK right now. And it is your conspiracy and Liam Payne special. Back those wolves. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the channel. If you are brand new, please smash that like button, hit subscribe, and come and join us right here on LindenTV. Your chance to voice any conspiracies you may have, or just get involved in the general conversation right here on the channel, and we'll chat away to you as much as you want, along with your moderator, Mr. Danny Streetwise, and of course the rest of the team, should they pop on and off as they feel like it throughout the day. But your co-P should hopefully be here within the next hour or so. He did message like 2 hours ago saying I'm going to go for a nap and I'll catch up with you later. Well, we know what that means. We're probably going to wait here for him until about 11 o'clock or half 11. They'll be like, I need some food. I'm like, well, hurry the fuck up, man. I've been waiting for you for fucking ages. But yes, he should be on the channel later on. Back, so where are you from, my friend? Like, are you from the UK? Or are you from somewhere else? Pretty cool name, I'm not going to lie. But those of you who are brand new, please do smash the like button, hit subscribe, and come and join us here on the channel, because it's always fun to get more of you than we ever wanted. Because, let's face it, otherwise it's just me and Danny chatting all day, and we like to talk. Don't get me wrong, of course we do. But we get bored of each other, don't we, Danny? No, we don't really. That's complete bullshit. We love talking to each other. But yeah, make sure you do send me on a text later on your email address so that we can add you onto the channel as well, my friend. Oh, very nice too. Just be warned though, you'll have to log into the channel on your YouTube studio. Oh, lovely. Well, that's nice to see. I now worked out who was at my front door. It's me housemate leaving for the weekend, so I got the house to myself. I should let Connor know. Like, or we can invite Liam, like, yo, bring some drinks over. I've got the house to myself. It's kind of rare for him to go out away on a Friday, to be fair. It's not yes. So, ladies and gents, we digress. If you are brand new to the channel, please smash and let's get talking. Face it, it's always good to hear other people. There we go. We're back again. Don't you love signal? How many more times are we going to say reconnect? Gary, fucking Joe. Hang on, mate. Hopefully, everything is now back up and running nicely. Let me know if it has done. Because, for some reason, our signal has just gone shit. Oh. Danny, I'm trusting on you, my man. You're so scared to fuck your mum. Yeah, we go. So, Mr. Danny, what's new with you, my bro? Bit concerned because it's actually messy. I think I just ran someone over. I'm not sure though. Maybe not. Ugh. How very odd. Let's have a look, make sure. Probably a bit of rubbish, to be fair, but it sounded a little bit substantial. Did I kill someone? Well, if I did, they moved quite sharpish, that's all good. Happy days. Right. Ugh. You're so scared to... How fucking slow do you want to go? What is it with taxis around this fucking town? They go stupidly slow. No, it must have just been like a drain or something, but it sounded quite substantial, but it clearly wasn't anything. Which is shit! So yes, we are live across the UK and the world right now. It's currently 10:15, 12 degrees. And your co-P is still very much sleeping as his socials have been offline for the last 3 hours and a bit. So we also have found a new way back into the bingo hall. Found out the other day and he got chased out earlier on today, which was not fun. And Ranjit's going to be really pissed off because his little room has now got complete access due to the fact that the ceiling's fallen through. So he ain't going to be happy. He's going to be a very angry man. So we may pop in there later on in the show as well. But also the acoustics have completely changed in that place due to the fact there is now a massive hole in the ceiling and indeed the roof, which is a bit crap. What are you messaging me for? You used to owe me money. Don't message me till you paid me. Ugh. Unless you're going to suddenly declare your undying love for me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, I hate this bloody road. Can see I'm waiting for you, don't take a fucking year. Hurry up. So you decide to go slower. Well, aren't you a fucking nonce? Fuck off. Honestly, people in Northamptonshire, right? They have got this really, really weird, like, obsession with seeing a speed limit and literally sticking to it, like, religiously. To the point they're sat there going, oh, I couldn't possibly break the speed limit even by 2 miles an hour because I might get told off by the policeman. No, you're more likely to get told off by the police for driving too fucking slowly. Just get a move on. Plus, it's a Friday night. Most of the old bill are going to be in the pubs and clubs and everywhere else. It's not going to be about fucking you doing 22 miles an hour maybe down a road. Get a grip. Does my head in. Honestly. Especially if you know people are waiting because, like, everyone's parked so shitty. Like, you can't possibly get 2 cars through at the same time because of how shit these roads are designed. So you know people are waiting for you, just put your fucking foot down. Like, I do it, why can't no one else? Is my sexy little man outside? No. I love the man in that shop, he's fucking beautiful. Honestly, the guy that works in that place, he may be Kurdish, but I'll tell you what, oh my god, is he sexy. Love him. I was speaking to the old Bill and they will literally drive in front of me. Hello. Can't do me tonight because I'm doing nothing wrong. What a shame. To be fair, it's the same in London though, in all honesty. Like, no one will dare break the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit in London either. And it's like, why? You know, granted, it's 20 mile an hour, but just put your foot down, literally. Ravid, hello. Thank you for joining the channel tonight. Welcome along to the show. Always nice to have new people. I appreciate you. You're so scared to fall in love cause you end up in the dust. Oh my Christ, come on mate, you got an Audi A5, move. Get a fucking move on. A drive service? No mate. Definitely not a taxi. Although I feel like one sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. The amount of people going, can I have a lift here, there and everywhere? Yeah, cool, yeah, whatever. Okay, so everyone's just breaking into the old club, are they? Lovely. Appreciate that. With the bouncers from the pub literally across the road, looking at them all, going, what the fuck's going on? Mad. So, we are live, ladies and gents, across the UK and the world right now. Please do get in touch with us through the comment section right here. We are talking about conspiracy theories as well as a primary topic of conversation. If there's any conspiracy theories about anything you want to talk about, please make sure you jump in the comments. We'll discuss it right here on this channel. And like I said, your opinion can never be wrong. So you all you have to do is literally have a chin wag with us, have a chat, and crack on from there. Otherwise, it's literally going to be mega boring. I'm going to be sat here chatting a load of shit, probably boring the crap out of you, and me and your moderator, the lovely Danny Streetwise, will be here chatting away to ourselves. And yeah, you'll probably get quite bored. That's even assuming that Danny's even still on the channel and hasn't already fallen asleep. You muggy little prick, need to get some lights on your bike, because otherwise you can't be seen, you dickhead. Oh my fucking Christ. And another one. You got a fucking dog with you, you dickhead. Oh my Christ. That's another thing. Why do people ride their bikes, right, with their dogs clearly attached to their handlebars and shit, but don't put lights on it? So not only am I going to kill you, I'm going to kill your dog at the same time. Not going to be funny. I wouldn't give a shit about killing a cyclist, to be in all fairness. Killing a dog? No, that can't happen. I like dogs. I don't really like people. There's only certain people I like. Behave yourself, Danny. I'm looking at you right now, because I know what you're going to go do. Tomato! You say tomato, I say tomato, but there you go. All good. So I mean, straight away. But you know what? Fuck it. You want to put the fucking tomato emoji? I'll just make your life easier. I'll show everyone why you put a tomato. Because of him. Sexy little motherfucker. Also, Danny, when he does appear in the channel later on, please do make sure you give him a massive round of applause or a massive congratulations, as he's now manager of this channel. So if there's ever times, for example, where I cannot do this show due to hospitalization or whatever, he will be taking over, ladies and gents. Or, of course, in the eventuality of my death, if me and him are still friends by that point, which we may not be, to be fair, but then again, we might be. If that was to happen, he will take over this channel. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, could be interesting. I know he'd definitely do it if he was making money. If it wasn't making money, he'd be like, oh, fuck this shit. I can't be arsed with it. Just don't die a death. Saying that, I don't actually know what happens to YouTube channels if someone dies. Like, does anyone know? Not that I'm planning on dying anytime soon, obviously, but you just don't know, do you? Like, what actually happens to a channel? Like, does it just die with the person, or does it carry on, or what happens? Probably dies like this live stream just has done, to be fair, because right now I have no viewers. What's going on? Oh. Hopefully, everything's running like clockwork. Oh. Hopefully, everything's running like clockwork right now. We'll get some more work right now. We'll get some more viewers along the way. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. So, Rapid Diver, are you still with me? And also, Danny, are you still here? Plus, anybody else who was here originally, are you still along for the ride? That timer also makes no sense either. That's really weird either. That's really weird. Why is no one talking? What's happening, people? Come on, jump on, have a chat. Oh. Welcome back, Danny. Where'd you go? Hold on. By the way, currently taste testing lemon slices from Tesco. They're banging. So is anyone going to talk, or are we going to end this stream right now? Somebody? Anybody? Hello? Very confusing. Suddenly we go from like 6 viewers to none. What is going on with the old numbers tonight? Very odd. Very, very odd. Because we don't get a reply soon, we will end this stream. Which we don't really want to do. We want to carry on all the way through. But I won't sit here talking to myself because it's just a pointless thing to do. So is someone going to talk? And I'm going to jump on. Or we're just going to sit here like a lemon. And just fall asleep. Oh, hello. Hopefully there's someone coming back to join us. Are you pooing? I hope not, no. I'd be very concerned if I was pooing because I'm in my motor. But yeah. Also, Whiteout, what's your name? So we can call you by your real name rather than calling you Whiteout because that's just mad. And thank you very much indeed for pressing the subscribe button. I appreciate you. Always nice to have new people on this channel. Also, whereabouts did you say you're from? Manchester? Please also remember as well, folks, so because of the sort of channel that we are, all these live streams are always set to over 18s only. So if you're under the age of 18, unfortunately, I'll have to ask you to leave due to the fact that we can't have under 18s because we swear far too much and vape, etc. Absolutely not, no. I've never been in a movie in my life. I wish I was though, because I'd be a lot more famous and probably a lot more subscribers than what we've got right now. So that could be quite interesting. But no, I am not an actor. Unfortunately not, my friend. But yeah, whereabouts are you from? Are you from the UK? Are you from elsewhere in the world? Where are you from, my dude? Damn, that was a big smoke. Oh, you're from India? Cool, sweet. Like that. Got a lot of you from India. My name is... Nice try. Very nice try. Almost. Unfortunately, that's got quite a negative connotation. Not only in this country, but across the globe. So if that actually is your name, fair play. But I am not saying that out loud. For obvious reasons. Would offend a lot of people and probably get cancelled very, very quickly. And I'm not prepared for that to happen. So, yeah. Nice try. We'll go with Nick. That's cool. I'm pretty sure you can imagine I would not be saying that name on this channel for obvious reasons, my friend. So yeah, it's nice to have you along to the channel anyway, and I appreciate you telling us your name. Always helps, my man. So, what are you up to this evening? Or even this morning, because I think it's what, 2:30 in the morning for you guys at the moment in India. And any conspiracy theories you want to talk about? Oh. Damn, that was a smoke. Go out the window. Fuck off. Just hotboxing my car at this moment in time. It's all good fun. No idea where your moderator's gone. I think he's just disappeared into the abyss of nowhere. Just kind of odd. But yes. Cold and snowy. Really? How cold is it over there? Because it's 13 degrees here at the moment. I always thought Africa was nice and warm. (36°F). Jesus, that is cold. When you think the freezing point of water is 32°F, that is bloody cold. It's like 4 degrees there then. Damn. Alex, welcome back to the channel, my G. Nice to have you back with me, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back, and I love the fact you're back with us again. Always good. Especially as we're quite a deep and meaningful conversation the last time you're on the channel. So it's always nice to have you back along for the ride, my man. Just to update you, it is your fellow moderator and cameo presenter Liam's birthday today. He's 25. And I'll show you the post again of what was on his Snapchat earlier on. There you go. Mr. Liam Hillier's birthday. (25) today he is. And your co-presenter, Mr. Connor Hillier. So it's been a big weekend for the Hillier brothers. He's just been promoted from cameraman, co-presenter and moderator to actual manager of this channel, which is phenomenal. The snakes are freaking out and jumping on the ground because it's too cold. I'd love to see that. That sounds so funny. Like, I'm not a big fan of snakes anyway, but to see them freaking out and jumping around everywhere, I'll be like, ha, dickhead. That's madness. I didn't realise Africa got that cold, to be fair. Whereabouts in Africa are you? Or are you winding me up? Can't believe it's that cold. At the Zulu tribe. Okay. I don't know much about that, so yeah, that's crazy though. It can't be that cold where you are, surely. That is madness though. For once, I'm glad to be in the UK at 13 degrees, because if it was that cold, I'd be like, heating on, leaving it on, and would not be turning it off again for 100%. You're so scared to fall in love because you end up in the dust. That is mad though. 36°F. That is so cold. So Alex, how you doing, my G? Appreciate you putting the emojis. They don't use clothes here, only grass or monkey fur. Bloody hell. That's insane. That must get really, really cold then. Although I'm guessing monkey fur is probably quite warm, right? That's actually mad. I suppose for us over here in the UK, the idea of people not wearing clothes is just mind-boggling, to be honest. It's actually crazy. Alex, you going to talk or are you just going to be a quiet member tonight, mate? Because you're not saying a lot, which concerns me. I'm okay, I guess. I've been watching YouTube videos and eating snacks while watching YouTube videos. Oh, good lad. Good lad. What snack you been eating today, Mum? But yep, I'm guessing you're quite proud of your fellow moderator turning the big 25 today. And I'm also guessing you're very proud of your co-presenter being promoted on this channel as well. I went down the wrong hole. Jesus. So it's currently 10:30 right now in the UK, live across the world and the UK. So yeah, be quite cool to see what's hot and what's not. For all of you wonderful people. It's really weird. It doesn't feel like a Friday at all. It feels like a Saturday. It's been a really weird day. The only reason I know it's a Friday is because we picked up the co-people from work earlier. Well, this is fun because no one's actually talking. So it's really hard to do like a conversational show when no one is having a conversation. Which probably means, ladies and gentlemen, we'll end this show right now. We will be back tomorrow night, live at 9 p.m. for the final episode of this series of The Grind. And yeah, failing that, we will see you guys again either tomorrow at 9 p.m. or on Monday for your Monday Fun Day, I think the last one of May. But in the meantime, have a cracking weekend. Have an amazing time tonight. And we'll see all of you very, very soon at LindenTV. Miss it, miss out. That was boring.